Alright guys, welcome back. Back working on the bobber project today, and I'm going to chop the sprocket cover because after I chopped the cam cover, the sprocket cover just doesn't look right anymore.
Sprocket cover used to go pretty much right here, a little bit lower, and it used to line up with where this was. But since that's no longer there, I'm going to chop this up too, kind of like I did this to kind of fit a little better. Now, I'd love to get rid of it altogether, do something really minimal, but this Brake Master mounts here, and I don't really feel like trying to come up with a custom solution to mount that. I know on newer bikes, I think they're mounted underneath the frame, but for this one, it's here. I'd like to keep that location. I have the forward controls already mounted up to it, so instead I'm just going to modify this while keeping this. Cutting it like this, so we'll still have this mounting point. We still have this, which is the original stock peg. I want to see if I can get this thing out. I'm not sure how that's in there, but it looks like it's just a double threaded. Maybe I can get that out and put a bolt in there instead. We've got one down here, and then we'll have the brake mounts there, and you'll kind of half see the sprocket cover, but half not. And the nice thing about that, if you look on the back here, it's got this support kind of in here. So what I'm thinking is, if I cut it right along that, trim that up, I can make that into the top edge so it looks more finished. It's not just a open top, so it almost looks like it's got a top to it, kind of like this piece. So let's see if I can make that work. Alright, so this is it right here. See, I got this all even now. I wrapped it around this, and I kind of went halfway around this, and then I kind of just rounded and let it ride the rest of the natural way there. That's the stock edge. I think that looks pretty good. Let's get it all polished up and see how it comes out. So it'll kind of look like that, which I kind of like. It still has this front edge that doesn't really match anything, but I really like the kind of the low profile and showing the sprocket a little bit. And if I ever go to a chain drive, I think that'll look even better. But I think I like the way this is coming out. I was originally going to polish this, but now that I'm looking at it, I think painting it black might be better, because it might kind of not hide it, but let this cam cover I worked on pop a little bit and keep the polished parts to the up front part of the engine here, and then keep this kind of black with the starter and the rest of the stuff back here. So I think that's what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to end up, I'm going to scuff this up, prime it, and paint it black. But otherwise, I'm really happy with the way that looks out. I think that looks really good just like that.
Right, so here is the final product. I am really happy with the way that came out. I really like how the sprocket cover is now kind of hidden and lets the cam cover kind of stand for itself, but I also kind of like how the sprocket is shown here. And with the belt drive, it doesn't look as cool, but if I ever go to a chain drive, I think that's going to look really, really nice. So that's going to be it for this one. Stay tuned for the next one, guys.